Democracy is dead in the Democratic Party. The elitist coup led by Washington, D.C., Hollywood elitists, Democratic big money donors, it worked.
So what's up, everybody? Welcome to the show. Well, like I said, Biden is gone. Biden's gone, everybody. He's done. Hello, my Democratic fools that's still gonna vote. They still gonna go in the boot and press that D. They're still gonna hold their hands up talking about Black Lives Matter. An institution that was bought by the same people y'all talk about. The white man, the white man, the white man. Black Lives Matter is an institutional. It's institutional. It's been bought. I don't know the deep insides of what happened with Black Lives Matter, but I'll tell you. It most likely started institutional. Because what black people don't understand is that everybody trying to make money off of your downfall. Idiots. They're all trying to make money off of your downfall. Idiots. Man. Everybody talking about we need to save our people. Man, F our peoples. F our people. Man, stack your money up. Focus on you, the people around you, that small circle, most likely your kids, your wife, your mom, your dad, if they still alive, if you're in your older, 50s, 60s, late 40s, whatever. And you need to focus on building wealth. And once you build wealth, then you could go back and say, you know what? The city said they're going to shut down that school right there in Brooklyn, that school right there in LA, that school right there in DC. They shutting down that school in Louisiana. Oh, the Boys and Girls Club. Oh, they knocking that down in Miami next to the Pork and Beans Project. You know what? Let me call my connections because I got money now. Let me see what's up with the hands that I've been shaking for the last few years. And let's see if we can do something to get that school over. That's when you make a change. You get money. You don't get your money and go buy a whole bunch of fly cars and jewelry. Yes. Everybody wants that. Everybody wants to buy that, but you have to devote a certain percentage to it. Biden. Let's go. Thank Lord heavens. Thank you. Oh my God. If y'all say Jesus Christ, God, whatever you don't believe don't exist, you are highly mistaken, because guess what? I've been praying for this slow, ignorant, manipulative, old, gray hair white man that eyes look like he Chinese. But Biden look like he look like he can't see nobody. Look at Biden from when he was young. His eyes was wide open. Now look at his eyes. Look at them. You can't even see where his pupils are. You look at Biden, you can't even see where his pupils are. You're like, wait a minute, is this dude looking at me? Or is he looking at him? His eyes are so low. It's like that's why they call him Sleepy Joe. The man looked like he's sleeping all the time. All the time. All the time. So their plan didn't work. If anybody out there don't think that the Democratic Party, the powers that be, the delegates, these rich men, if y'all don't think they had nothing to do with that young boy, you're a fool. You might as well go hop over the fence with the migrants and go in it. You bring the migrants here, you go there. How about that? We'll do like a switch. We need to do like a mass switch. Just switch all the low IQ, the degenerates. Just go to Mexico and let's bring the hard working migrants over here, not the criminals that they bringing over here, not all the R words they bringing over here. They need to screen these migrants. I'd rather have some good screen migrants come over here. Some good strong migrant fathers, Venezuelan fathers, Mexican fathers, strong families come over here. Whether you got a family or you don't. I'd rather have them come over here than have y'all ignorant niggas over here. With y'all nigga mentality. Y'all American nigga mentality. Your family been here since 1862 and you still didn't do shit. I meet people sometimes, even people that I grew up with. Even people that I grew up with. I met this one girl one time over there on, I don't know if y'all know, Benson Avenue Projects. Over there in Newark, New Jersey. Long time ago. Long time. She said her family been in the projects since the 60s. I went up in her crib. I literally saw at least 5 generations of her family in there. Great granddad, great great grandma, cousins and cousins, uncle's uncle. Everybody was in this small little apartment. Grown men. I'm like, wait a minute, they just visiting? She's like, nah, they live here. What? Grown men after grown, everybody in there. They all grown men, half of them got gray hairs. I'm like, wow, wait a minute. All these grown men living here? These grown men? It's about 5, 6 grown men that live in here? And they had an apartment. They had an apartment next door too. About 2 doors down. All in their jet. And they so proud. They were so proud. Like, our family, we got the apartment over here too. You think they was talking about mansions? Like, we own that mansion over there. Yeah, we own that property over there. They talking about project apartments like they talk about mansions. That's how lost we are. But anyway, we'll get back to that. That's another topic. It's within this topic, but it's really another topic. They tried to take Trump out. What is the coincidence that the sniper was in a Black Rock? Do y'all know what Black Rock is? I know half of y'all niggas don't even know what Black. Do y'all know what Black? No, I ain't talking about Black. When I say Black Rock, y'all think about jewelry. Y'all think about some type of object in outer space. No, we talking about Black Rock. We talking about Black Rock. BlackRock is a democratic machine. They own, I can't even say half the world, because I've seen the documentary and the numbers are there. They own damn near 90% of the world. If you go to work and you're getting a pension, 9 times out of 10, you're slaving for BlackRock because they own 70% of the world's pensions. They don't own 70% of just America's pension. They don't own 70% of just New Jersey, New York pension. They own 70% of the world's pension. You know what the world is? You know the world, that's that circle in space. You know a circle, you look far away, you see oceans, you see land, that's the world. You know where the third planet? That's the world. The world pension. That's how big BlackRock is. What is the coincidence that boy was in the BlackRock commercial? You saw him in the commercial? Looking like a little dweeb. He looking like a little pale-faced dweeb. The boy was looking like a pale-faced dork. He remind me of Screech too. Remember Screech from Saved by the Bell? He reminds me of Screech. But I wouldn't even put that on Screech. I wouldn't even put it on. You know, he passed away a while ago. I think he was doing porn or whatever. Who the hell would have thought Screech had like a mandingo? Did y'all know that? Screech had a man. The man had a mandingo. Screech from Saved by the Bell. He started doing porno. That's crazy. But anyway. The man. That 20-year-old boy was in the commercial smiling. He looked like a good old white boy. He just smiling, showing all his teeth. The commercial, you know, they got the commercial voices like, yes, and this is BlackRock, and you know, they use a little proper voice, and he's in there just smiling, it's just showing this perfect white America. Everything is all good. Not knowing that man was a boy. That boy was a daggone killer. That boy was a daggone killer. And don't get me wrong, all of us. Listen, if you're a man, you're able to kill. If you're a man, you're able to kill. But that boy didn't even look like a man. That boy looked like a straight up wimp. Wimpity wimp, wimp, wimp. Did y'all know that the building that he was on with the sniper, he had the sniper in his hand aiming at Trump? He trying to figure out the wind degrees and is the wind blowing east or west? And you know they gotta do the little measurements, and that's why he was up there for 3, 4, whatever minutes. He just aiming at Trump. Did y'all know the building was owned by BlackRock? The mortgage deed was owned by BlackRock. A lot of these companies, Fidelity, all the, Prudential, BlackRock has a piece in all of it. BlackRock has a piece of all. BlackRock owns 90% of the world, which include the companies that they took over. I know a lot of y'all listening like, get out of here. They don't own my pension. My pension by Fidelity. Idiots. Who do you think own these companies? Who do you think have a percentage in these companies? Y'all never heard of acquisitions? BlackRock acquires companies after company after company after company. That's how they able to own 90-something% of the world and 70% of the pension, you niggas. Let me drink my tea on y'all niggas. Let's talking to y'all, man. I feel like I get old every millisecond. I see a gray hair pop up talking to y'all, stressing me out. Cause y'all head is so hard. Not that type of hard, you know what I mean. But y'all head is hard, man. Y'all ever heard the quote, hard head, soft ass? And I ain't talking about y'all girls that got that. They got that cement in your booty. I'm talking about y'all that don't listen. You don't listen. Your head is too hard. And when you sit down, it hurts. Because your ass too daggone soft. All you do is feel bone. You feel that butter's bone. That's it. That's it. No firmness to the booty. It's just flat. It's just flat and soft. Or fat and soft. Which one you have. It's still soft. They try to take Trump out. They try to take him out. Think about it, y'all. That was only a week ago. Then the delegates, the people of power, said, you know what? Let's say that Biden has COVID. Let's see how the public respond. Because they want all y'all brown and black people to go, Biden has COVID. I feel so bad for the old man. We're going to vote. They didn't get that response. You know what happened? The Republican convention happened. And when they saw Trump walk over, not even mentioning the people that spoke. Amber Rose, a super duper feminist. She endorsed Trump. That was strike number one. Then you had other people that came to talk. Made Trump superhuman, which he always was. His granddaughter spoke. You know that hit a lot of people. Like, wow. They didn't even know the man had 10 grandkids. And he's just a regular old papa. Regular old papa. That's what she said on stage. He's regular old papa. That's it. He's regular old papa. He sneaks us candy. He allows us to stay up late. See, y'all let the media just bamboozle y'all. Knowing that the media here in America is 95% liberal. Why is it 95% liberal? To destroy you and make money? Bring guns in, kill yourself, make money, send you to jail. And make money off the back end. They bring drugs in, make money off the back end, jack up your community, bring you down more. Then they make non-profit organizations all over the place, still making money off you and saving money on these taxes. Promote violence, they got all these big record companies. These big record companies, man, they owned by all type of white men. All type of liberal white men. They all into politics. These white men that own these companies, man, they shaking hands with Biden. They shaking hands with people like Biden all day. They on late night conversations. What can we do to get the black vote? Let me ask y'all something. Do you think it's easier to control people if they're independent. Think about it. If you're independent from the government and you're financially free, do you think it's easier or harder to control you? Of course. It's harder to control you. When you depend on the government, when you're not financially free, they dangle. They dangle that little carrot in front of you. They dangle that carrot in front of you. They're like, oh, we got you. Come over here. Come over here. Come, come here. We got the treats for you. And you just come like a little puppet. You just come like a little ferret. Y'all are ferrets. That's what y'all are. Y'all ferrets. Majority. Yo, you ask majority of people like, yo, why you vote Democrat? Yo, man. The Republic, yo, they racist, yo. That's why. They all racist. Why? Who's racist? So, racism's not going nowhere, right? Yeah, I know, man, but I ain't voting for no party that's racist, man. So you ain't voting for no party that's racist. So what make you think that people in the Democratic Party not racist? Why? Because they say they like the GAYs, S's. Why? Because they go in front of a podium and say, "Oh, we're for you." They all the same, man. They all the same. You don't vote off of you liking somebody. These are not people that you're gonna see and invite into your home, and you're gonna say, "Oh my gosh, Biden, I love him. I just want to invite him into my house and cook him dinner." You vote based on ideology. You vote based on politics. Most people that vote Democrat, they don't even believe in none of that nonsense. They just vote because everybody else vote Democrat. They just vote because they saw their parents vote Democrat. Think about it. What have voting Democrat do for the black community now? Look, everybody been voting for Democrat for so long. Are you doing better? Are you doing better or worse? Crime increases every year. New York had 2 Republican mayors, and those was documented the most safest, best times in New York. Even tourists gave surveys on it. The best, safest times in New York was when Republicans gained power. There was black kids dying left and right in New York. Left and right, left and right, left and right. So there was a mayor that said, you know what, we're going to have to stop and frisk. Do this sound like somebody that's racist? Somebody that say they're going to have to stop and frisk to make sure these black kids ain't dying no more. Make sure these bad kids, these bad black and brown kids get caught before there's a funeral. What do black people do? They don't think for themselves. A whole bunch of followers. All the uneducated mothers in the hood, all the single baby mamas in the hood was like, not my kid, y'all don't go outside. Oh my God, y'all not gonna do that. Y'all not gonna do that. Y'all, no way, y'all ain't gonna be stopping my kid. They don't even think about the whole picture. It's not about stopping your kid, you idiot. It's about stopping criminals. And if your kid just happen to get stopped and he's not a criminal, what are you worrying about it? You know why? Because in the hood, all those mothers know their kids are criminals. They all know that their kids are criminals. An average mother at home, living in the hood, they know their kid got a gun in their shoebox. They know it. Some mothers even encourage it. They encourage it. That's why some police, I don't even blame them. They're like, man, I ain't gonna risk my life for these niggas. I ain't risk, man. Crime stopping starts at home. It don't start with police. You got your baby kids in the house doing anything they want. What you think they're gonna do when they go outside? Do anything they want. You got little Jerome. He busting TVs in the house. He grabbing his little sister by the head, smacking her around. What you think he gonna do when he go outside? He grabbing Keisha. He gonna smack Keisha around. No discipline. Then you want the police to discipline your baby kids and risk their life. Get out of here. You want to stop policies like stop and frisk. Man, when stop and frisk came, man, police was running to be a policeman. Because they like, oh, yeah, we could definitely make a change. We could definitely put a hold on crime. We put a hold on crime and make their job easier. Man, stop and frisk came out, man. He's also like, man, I'm happy. Then when Black Lives Matter came, oh, they definitely was like, oh, yeah, we done with these nigglets. Let these nigglets police themselves. Look what happened when you police yourself. Isn't that what? What's the congresswoman Walters? Ain't that what she was saying? We could police ourselves. That lady live in a mansion behind a gate. Y'all listening to her? Bunch of fools, man. Fools. Well, Maxine Walters or something. She like, we could police ourselves. You could police it. You live in a mansion behind a gate. And then you have security outside because you're a congresswoman. They're paid by the taxpayers. You got the nigglers behind it like, yeah, we could police ourselves. Maxine Walters probably thinking in her head like, damn, actually agree with me? Damn, they're some fools. These people are easy to fool. Y'all are so easy to fool. Man, let me tell y'all a story, man. It's a friend of mine, right? You know, he got his political science degree and all that, whatever. You know, he said, you know what, I'm going to be a politician. Remind you, he's a Republican at heart. His whole family Republican. They're all conservatives. Believe in family. They believe in God. They believe in just, doing, just a little crime. They believe in gun rights. Everything that has to do with conservatism. You know what he said he gonna run for? He gonna run to be a Democratic councilman. I said, why are you running to be a Democratic councilman? He said, yo, it's hard work running to be a Republican. I said, why you say that? Because he said, yo, I have to go up against other Republicans. And I have to actually really speak on real issues. He said, running for Democrat in an urban community, I don't really have to speak on much issues. All I have to say is 3 things. They're racist. I'm going to try to stop crime. And we're going to give you things. We're going to give you things, give you incentive, extend your welfare. He said, yo, it's easy. He said, it's easy. And I thought about it. I said, damn, you're right. That makes a lot of sense. Of course, he went more into detail about it. He's a political science degree. But I really don't know much of the details. But that's basically the gist of the conversation. But yeah, they tried to take Donald Trump out. It all failed. The bullet missed. Then a week later, it's absolutely a week later. Now Biden, the people at power said, we have no chance of winning. They don't care about you. They don't care about you loving Biden. We love Biden. They said, no, he gotta go. What's the coincidence that after they tried to assassinate Trump, now Biden resigned? Because now all they did was increase his popularity. They gonna mess around, and when because Trump is gonna become president, whether y'all believe it or not. Hands down, ain't nobody, majority, even people all over these urban communities, all these niggas, they all waking up. A lot of them are waking up now. I talk to them here and there. They all waking up. They all coming to me like, yo, you was right. Yeah, I know, thank you. Yeah, I know, thank you, you idiots. Try to tell y'all, but y'all ain't listen. Y'all just go in the booth and just press D. And then after y'all leave, y'all go to McDonald's. You don't even think about what you just did. Don't even think about what you just did. We had 4 beautiful years, and you gonna go to the box and press D after 4 beautiful years of Trump. I can't believe, man, man, I've been lost confidence in my people. But after that, that's when I really realized, I said, my people is idiots. My people are idiots. There's no way you could tell me these people are fools, man. Fools, fools, fools. But yeah, they try to take him out. They tried to, man. That young boy, they had a recruiter on him. Let's just say that. Come on, man. Y'all don't believe it? Look at these movies, man. Everything that's in a movie is in real life too. Majority of it. I ain't talking about them crazy sci-fi films. I'm talking about movies like Jason Bourne, The Bourne Identity. Y'all think them stuff is not real? If you think the CIA and all these organizations don't maneuver like that, you're crazy. You're crazy. That means you is just as delusional as an average chick in the hood. You as delusional as them. Half of them think they dimes. Half of them think they all die. You just as delusional as them. How you gonna think you a dime and you got fake hair on with a pound of makeup and fake nails and a fake body? You a dime compared to a natural girl? Please. Please. It didn't work. Now we got the announcement. So now they're looking forward to the most idiotic, somebody more imbecilic than Biden. Somebody who has been missing. I have not even seen her. The only time we see her is when they need her to come and say something to try to change the narrative. There's a whole bunch of females out there that followers. They know that. They do studies, they do all type of, you know, they do all type of surveys, and these stuff is just not out. It's just not a guessing game. It's not a guessing game. They know a lot of females are followers. So Kamala's the white girl. She's the savior. Now they're gonna try to use her to try to get some votes. She's gonna be the head of the Democratic Party. If you think each 4 years is worse than Biden, if y'all elect Kamala to be president of the United States of America, we're done. You're gonna be paying. She's gonna make sure all y'all niggas are deeper in poverty, so y'all can depend more on the government. If Biden did a good job putting more of y'all niggas in poverty, but when Kamala come, oh yeah, she's gonna make sure she gonna dig a hole so deep Your family gonna be in the projects for the next 50 years voting Democrat. Your family gonna be in projects to 2070 still voting Democrat. They did a good job since the 70s, y'all been voting. The 70s, 80s, and 90s, 2000s. Since 2024, they did a good job. The plan is to have y'all niggas even deeper in poverty and voting more, depending on the government. Because they gonna make sure that y'all don't understand the Republican ideology. Trump has got everybody waking up because they starting to understand the ideology between the Democrats and the Republicans. Not racism, not who looks better, not who's nicer. Is an ideology game. It's an ideology game. They're playing with you. That's the game. They're going to distract you with rappers. They're going to distract you with laws, social laws that doesn't really matter. Oh, we're going to pass the weed law so everybody can smoke. Bunch of monkeys. I'm gonna vote. I'm gonna vote. I want to smoke some weed, some more weed. They're gonna pass the laws. Oh yeah. Same sex. Yeah. We're gonna make sure females get married to each other and men get married to each other. That's what Biden. Obama did. Obama did a good job fooling y'all. He did a great job. The Democratic Party, they owed Obama so much. They owe Obama so much for fooling y'all niggas and passing policies that destroy the black family, the brown family, destroy the brown community, the black community. They owe him. He did a good job. According to them, he did a good job. After him, man, you got all type of gay this, gay that. The whole world. Dudes that thought that was smashing chicks on the regular after Obama, now they thinking like, damn, am I gay? They thinking in their head like, damn, maybe I'm gay too. Yo, he changed everybody thinking. After Obama, it's only the real men that stood up after the aftermath of Obama. That said, now I'm gonna continue to smash chicks and continue to take care of my family and continue to build wealth. Y'all missed. The same way y'all missed that bullet trying to take Trump out, y'all missed with Obama. With real men. With real conservative men.
His surrogates, Obama, Clooney, Schumer, Pelosi, Hakeem Jeffries, they all assisted, interestingly, in this whole, quote, coup, if you want to call it that, Operation Dump and Destroy Biden. But interestingly, as of this hour, Obama, Pelosi, Schumer, Hakeem Jeffries are the most prominent Democrats not to endorse Kamala Harris. So after lying to all of you, the entire country, every voter for years about Joe Biden's obvious cognitive decline, Joe Biden bowed to the pressure, officially dropped out of the 2024 race, rendering the millions and millions of Democratic primary voters null and void. We are only 58 days before early voting gets underway in Pennsylvania and then rolls out in other states. We are only 106 days before the election. Now, party elites will bypass the people in their own party and handpick the next Democratic nominee.
President Joe Biden's announcing he's dropping out of the race. God must have spoken because he said the only thing that was going to make him bow out was the great Almighty. How did Joe Biden tell the world he wasn't running for re-election? He wrote us a letter. He said, I believe it is in the best interest of my party and the country for me to stand down and to focus solely on fulfilling my duties as president for the remainder of my term. The guy who got more votes than anybody in American history is leaving after one term? Why is it in the best interest of your country for you to leave, Joe? Well, we know the answer, but why don't you tell us? Is it because the last 4 years have been a disaster? Is it because you're mentally unfit? Or is it because you were pushed out in a bloodless coup? I want to hear him say it. Because if later in the week he says, I'm not running because I can't win, that's not how we do things. Democrats don't get to push candidates through the primary. Millions of Americans vote for them. And if it doesn't look like they can win, rich guys at the convention pick somebody else. That's not what we do in the United States. The entire Biden presidency was a cover-up that got exposed on debate night. And now they want to pick
a real
another
edge
puppet?
there.
That's why we have primaries. This should have all been hashed out in a primary. But they rigged it so no one could expose Joe. And then they kicked RFK Jr. out of the Democratic Party, so he couldn't wind up with the second most delegates. But this isn't close to over. Biden endorsed Kamala Harris on his way out. Then Hillary endorsed Kamala Harris, obviously, because she's a woman. But Barack didn't. Here he is, quote, we will be navigating uncharted waters in the days ahead, but I have extraordinary confidence that the leaders of our party will be able to create a process from which an outstanding nominee emerges. Who do you think is going to run that process? The convention's in Chicago. Kamala might have a big head start on the nomination, but she's not a sure thing. Here's how this convention's supposed to work now. All of Biden's delegates are now uncommitted. This nomination's wide open, and it has to be resolved by mid-August. Primetime interviewed President Trump and his VP nominee, J.D. Vance, this weekend, and this is what they told us about an open convention. You don't even know who you're running against.
No.
You could be debating Kamala. You could be debating Kamala. What's going on?
I have no idea. So we are the most unified party I think that's ever existed. We had 100% of the delegates there with us, and you saw the spirit. There was never a convention like this, and it's so fresh in everyone's mind. It was just a beautiful event. It was everything about it was beautiful. The camaraderie, but the unity. There's never been anything like it. 100% of the people are for us.
Yeah.
And they're for the party. They're for everybody. They're for the senators. They're for the congressmen and women that are running. It was a beautiful thing to watch. There was no dissension. There were no fights on the floor. I mean, some of these conventions are vicious.
Mm-hmm.
You go
There
back,
might be a vicious convention in Chicago.
It could be.
It could be.
So they're going to cook up something at the convention. They might throw Gretchen Whitmer at you. They might throw Gavin Newsom at you. They might throw Michelle Obama at you.
Yeah. I wouldn't be worried about any of them. Look, they have bad policies. Forget about the people. They have an open border policy. They have a high tax policy. They have a bad military policy. The whole world is going woke. Their world is going woke. The Green New Scam, we're spending all our money on things that don't work. The whole thing is a mess.
We'll have more of that interview this hour and tomorrow night. Changing policies. They're just putting a new face on them. Kamala is even more radical and incompetent than old Joe Biden. She's even more unpopular than the most unpopular president in American history. And polls show Trump beats her just as easily as he beats Biden. Trump's now running against Harris Biden because Joe stays in the White House. Harris is still on the ticket, and it's still the same bad record. Is Joe going to speak at the convention? Does Kamala even want Joe to speak at the convention? Are we even going to see Joe over the next 6 months? This is the lamest duck president ever. Kamala doesn't have dementia. That's what this is. And nobody was in on the cover-up more than she was. She spent more time with Joe than anybody. She just wasn't brave enough to blow the whistle. She's been lying to us for 4 years about the president's condition.
If there ever is a problem, do you think that you could go tell the American public? Do you think in your role that you're in a position to do that?
course, if necessary, but there's no need for that.
The entire Biden presidency has been a lie. Every voter, Republican and Democrat, has been disrespected. It's fitting that the Biden presidency is ending in disgrace. COVID swept them in, COVID swept them out. Writing resignation letters from your bed with a proverbial gun to your head is the most undignified farewell we've ever seen in Washington. And we've seen a lot.